I'm an asshole, yo, 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 yo. I'm an asshole. Hey, S-S-H-O-L-E. Everybody, A-S-S-H-O-L-E.
Welcome to the first ever edition of the Asshole's Perspective with me, the asshole. Now, I don't have a webcam, but I do have this microphone, and that's all I have right now. Until I get a webcam, you're just gonna have to live with this. So if you need to know what I look like, here I am. Take your best shot. And just for kicks, here's me again. Oh, blasphemy! And here is what I think of your opinion. I think that pretty much sums up what I'm about. And my first rant ever is going to be on Geriatric. You may know him as that old guy who's on YouTube, you know, telling whatever is on his mind pretty much. Now, I don't really have a problem with him per se. It's mostly his fans. As you see, his fans are just complete morons. They pretty much only look at this guy because he's old and he knows how to use a computer. Whoop-de-doo! The guy is 80 years old. He's been around. He has intelligence. Just because he had a fascination with a computer and YouTube doesn't make him any more special. And that's why most of the people like him, just because he's old, based on nothing else. Now, he has like probably the most idiot fans ever, and I am gonna play you an excerpt of one of his subscribers who took the liberty to send a message to him through mail.
The message says, "Dear Geriatric or Grandpa, my name is," and I'm not going to give it, "I am 15 and I am from Singapore. I only have a grandma left as my other grandparents died before I was old enough to get to know them. I normally don't talk much to my grandma, being the silly young thing I am. You have inspired me to renew my relationship with my grandma, and I thank you for that, because I have now found out what an amazing lady she is. I've also been inspired to volunteer at the local old folks' home just to get to know and to talk to old people." She goes on a little.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And see, what really bugs me about this girl, apparently she's a girl, is that it took watching an old guy on computer to actually talk to your grandma. You know, not one thing that this guy really says is inspirational. He pretty much just kind of tells his life story and his views on some stuff from the perspective of an old person. You know, whatever. I don't really have a problem with him. But this girl is honestly gonna say that because she watched a couple videos on YouTube that she is just now gonna acknowledge the existence of her grandma. Okay, any person that takes that to realize someone exists or to acknowledge someone should get slapped in the fucking face. Okay, this girl is a perfect example of why I'm pro-choice. That is pretty self-explanatory right there if you don't get it, what I'm saying. Anyway, how does any self-respecting person actually admit this? This guy pretty much just says how he is a widower, how he used to race motorcycles, and lately he's been talking about his perspective of the fame he's gotten. Well, see, if you look at his videos, nothing in here really tells you that really has anything that would inspire someone to change their lives. He's not a frickin' saint or anything. He is just some old guy who happens to know how to use a computer, and people are liking him just for the fact of his age. Big fucking deal. I mean, it pisses me off so much just to hear someone say that they are volunteering at a nursing home and talking to their grandma more solely on the fact that they watch a couple videos on fucking YouTube. What is with this shit? It doesn't make any sense. They're gonna go to a nursing home, I don't know, maybe because they saw that this geriatric was intelligent. First of all, most 80-year-old people, they've been around, they have intelligence in them. And now he has a newfound interest in old people's stories. Well, first of all, Missy, you're not going to get that at a nursing home. They are at the nursing home because they can't take care of themselves. A lot of them can't speak. A lot of them are on oxygen tubes. I myself have spent some time in a nursing home as a community service, and believe me, you're not going to get much done there as far as stories. As for your grandma, if she even, how does she react to the fact that now, after 15 years, you're taking a liking to her, now that you're all of a sudden giving a shit about her? And what is she gonna say when you tell her the truth, that it took some old man bitching on YouTube for you to give a crap? Right, as for Geriatric, he's an old guy, he likes to use computer. It is kind of, unique, because you don't see any, but that is not the good reason just to like him. I mean, it got my attention at first, but then I watch his videos. Some of his stuff is interesting. Most of it, I think, is just, random ramblings that have no interest to me. Some of them, they do have an occasional interest, and I will watch them. But you have these people who are just subscribing, which is not bad, but that are just on their hands waiting for this guy to speak, and he doesn't really speak of anything relevance. Nothing really. And yet people are saying that they're freaking inspired by this guy and how he's such a fucking inspiration. He doesn't do anything inspirational. What is he an inspiration of? He's old and he can use the computer. What an inspirational story. I'll get ready to watch the TV movie based on Geriatric 1927. It'll be the biggest piece of shit boring movie you will ever see. Now that is pretty much it for my rant of the first ever Asshole's Perspective. It may not be the best one, because it's my first, but I just had to get this shit out. So anyway, watch for my next videos. I am going to also start using my intelligence rating system. So stay tuned for that. I'll be back.
Because everybody knows that I'm a scumbag. I like sluts and whores and I don't care. You can say just what you wanna say about me, but if I hear you, I might just go knock you